202 to 95. Only just about a minute and 12 seconds remaining. This is definitely going in favor, of ERG.
Yeah, it definitely will. And now it's just all about getting those stats patented. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. As Kudo has reached 41 kills here on Hardpoint for game number 1. That's a fantastic way to get things going on a respawn. And he is still slaying aggressively. And he's got some teammates that are also really doing a good job of getting those stats to go really off the mark. 3 players over the 30 kill mark. That's a fantastic way to slay here on game number 1.
Yeah, 35 seconds left in remarks, and Lethal doing the work inside of the hill. Lethal gonna find one, but he will eventually be taken out by Dreamer. But like you said, looking at the stats, the game's already over, but still, we can kind of reflect on the stats of this game. Both 2 players have 17 captures. Lethal and Remarks going off in the objective category, and Kudo leading in kills. You can see he only has 4 captures, but when you're dominating and slaying, when 2 of your teammates have 34 captures combined, that is remarkable. Smack 25 and 16, you're always going to have that player who doesn't necessarily do the best, but kind of just fills in the gaps, and that's exactly what ERG did. They nailed the rotations and ultimately had every player doing what they needed to do. But that's going to be your final score, 233 to 111, a dominant performance out of this Earthroot Gaming team.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job there, as you'll be able to see the final kill cam here very soon. I also want to point out, though, that on top of the fact that they were able to really get a lot of captures, the defense were incredible on the side of ERG. Only 5 total defense from what I saw coming in from the boys from No Threat, and that is tough on the first game number 1. But there's still plenty of games to be played here on this Best of 7 series, and John, so far, it's been exciting to see these 2 teams go head-to-head.
It's good stuff overall. Like I said, guys, it's a best of 7 show match. 2 brand new squads, amateur teams in the community. This is what we're doing. We're trying to expose these guys a little bit in the community. So help them out. Let's tweet out the stream. Let's get some more viewers in here. As soon as we touch 150 viewers, you're going to be giving some stuff away. You guys know we like to have some fun with the giveaways here tonight live on stream, especially with Landon in the building for our 310th show match. Guys, I just don't know. We haven't really jumped into any predictions. Do you want to do that now after this first map?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a good option to do that right now. John, what's your prediction? Can you give us yours first? Mixing it up a little bit?
I honestly think this Earthroot Gaming is going to seriously take over. I'm not saying 4-0, but it's going to be tough. If they go up 2-0 in this next map with this SND, we could be seeing a 4-0. But I'm going to say Earthroot Gaming takes it 4-2 over No Threat.
Man, that's a great prediction, because I was going to give you the exact same one. And I'm sticking to it, actually. 4-2, I think, is a fair assessment. We haven't had any shutouts on the month of July here on Perfect Line, so it's exciting to see that. And hopefully this one will go the distance, but that is my prediction. Landon, what do you got going from what you've seen from map number 1 so far?
I think from the games that I've casted, at least teams that not necessarily are in the pro league or MLG teams, to say the least, not necessarily pro teams. I noticed that a lot of teams come back so strong after their loss in a respawn, and I think this next search and destroy, which actually can be on No Threat's host, could definitely go in favor of them. They're hosting the game. It could be those gunfights that they need. I think that No Threat will win this one. Looking at the maps we have next, I think I'm going to say 4-1 in favor of Earthroot.
Wow, okay, so that's pretty solid. Everybody going with Earthroot across the board up here. I think that's kind of the safe bet tonight, but who knows? We may be completely wrong, and No Threat can actually show up in a second map. I don't know, guys. In the chat, let us know what you're thinking. Get some predictions rolling. If you guys agree with us, Earthroot Gaming taking the show match, best of 7, still have a lot of chances to turn things around. Currently, just hit the 100 mark, guys. 150. We're going to be giving some stuff away. And we got a lot of stuff going on as far as giveaways. Hit up our Twitter, and we're giving a brand new Logitech cam for hitting 10K on Twitter the other night. And it's amazing. Still can go ahead and retweet, follow to enter, and we're going to be picking the winner on Wednesday night for our Razor show match. It's our second Razor show match ever, and that's going to be on Wednesday night. We should be able to give that cam that night, Mark.
I agree with you. It's so humbling to see that 10K mark on that Perfect Lions Twitter. It's really amazing to see. Your guys' support throughout the years has been incredible. And I even tweeted out from my own private account. I was just so excited to see that It's incredible. The community is amazing. It really is.
Well, you've helped, my friend. You've done a lot of that casting here, so
I've done some.
we appreciate you, brother. And just a quick shout out to get it out of the sponsors: Honey Badger, XSplit, Cinch Gaming, and Team Razor. You see Mark and myself rocking these Razor Black Shark headsets, so check them out. RazorZone.com. Very, very great accessories over there, and I got this nice Razor Goliath mouse pad that's literally huge. You can put your keyboard and mouse on it. Check it out. It's on the website. It's like 25 or 30 bucks. It's very, very nice. Check it out. These guys are doing great stuff, especially for Perfect Alliance. But either way, we're ready to get things rolling. Mark, are we in the game?
I am not, because I cannot join their new lobby that they
I'm
just
having
made,
trouble with
so,
that too. Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to, go into a quick commercial break.
Gotcha.
Until we get in there. But I'm excited to see map number 2, and I'm sure you guys are as well. So tweet out that stream, and I think we'll be right back very soon.
We'll be right back, guys.
What's going on?
I just got in. They just... All right, guys, we're bringing it back right here. Second map. Mark, who are you looking on jumping on board with?
The best team to jump on board with is going to be ERG. They're going to be on defense, but I want to see exactly how they establish themselves here on Search and Destroy on Detroit. And we'll be able to see just that. Kudo is the player I'm on board with, as he's making his very quick push over inside Hospital, and he is waiting for a player to come through. So far, no dice, though, as it is still a 4-on-4. Your objective player on offense is going to get taken down. That was Dreamer, and it's already a 3-on-3. Now a 3-on-2 and a 2-on-2. Can't cast it fast enough.
They're hearing your cast. They're like, oh, we got to kill this guy. Just mess Maze up a little bit. But no, gonna hop on board with Avion, who's actually got 2 kills. Gonna be trying to go for the ace. As Kudo and Remarks, the only 2 players left for him to try to pick up here. 50 seconds left. No player with that bomb just yet. As Evian firing some shots inside school, but just gonna miss that player. Good movement there at, I believe, who was Kudo. So be rocking the ASM1. It's a little bit of passive play, as they will be grabbing that bomb. So let's see if Duggish can maybe get this one down. Has the sniper rifle in hand, so he's gonna be looking to grab a couple kills here, as there will be one that will be entering his cross sight here in just a few seconds here, possibly. But Kudo gonna pick up Avion. Gonna be a 1 versus 2, and just like that, that's gonna be the round. That's pretty quick. That was just
Beautiful.
one kill after another.
And what it was beautiful communication. It was perfect. It was lined up where they could pinch and trade effectively. And when you're on defense, you got to be able to do that effectively, because then on offense, you can set the tempo. You can play a passive push or an aggressive one, and it's a great way to establish yourself on Search and Destroy. So far, though, I really like it, and now it's going to be up to No Threat to get themselves on the board, and Avion did a very good job of getting himself 2 kills, but the rest of his teammates are going to have to pick it up here on round number 2 here on this map.
Yeah, you're see a pretty aggressive A rushes. 2 players going to try from each side. Sniper rifle coming out, but that's not going to take him out just yet. Remarks trying to stay alive. Going to be a 2 versus 3. Remarks going to have his teammates surrounding him. There is going to be a big gunfight going down. Who's going to win it? That's going to be lethal. So now a 1 versus 3. Duggish left all by himself. He's not going to kill yet, but he's going to have a pretty tall order if he expects to finish off these last 3 players. But he will be coming around the corner. Has a perfect opportunity, but not going to be able to pick up one just yet. Player in front of him gets the nice punch. So Duggish, can he clutch the 1 versus 3, having players all around him, and that bomb is planted. This is going to be a pretty difficult one, but still has an opportunity to try to clutch this 1 versus 3 in round number 2.
Yeah, the bomb is down, though, and it's going to be very difficult for him to be able to do that on his 1v2, as both of the players that are left alive, Remarks and Kudo, are flawless, but that is going to be a death. It's a good trade, though, and that's been the name of the game here for ERG. They're looking fantastic so far. 2-0 lead for them, and now No Threat has to make themselves a little bit more aggressive here to try to get themselves on the board, because they are starting to dig themselves a hole, and hopefully they can get themselves back within one round here.
Yeah, Kudo hasn't even died yet for ERG. He's currently sitting at 3-0. I know I probably just gave him the caster curse, but we'll see what happens heading into round number 3. But great plays so far out of Earthroot Gaming, as No Threat not yet having a point on the board, as they will now be on the offensive side. So interested to see which bomb set they're going to go to. Looks like they're going to have a pretty aggressive A rush. Actually, no, they're going to go mid-street. So I thought they might go A. Looks like they're going to do that now. Kind of just passive play. Going to try to get that first pick, as Kudo going to be met by Dreamer. And Kudo going to pick him up. So once again, another first blood going to Kudo, as Remarks also picking up Duggish. So, and that's going to be a 1 versus 3, or 1 versus 4, just like that. No Threat has really had no response for this ERG. I guess you'd say fast pace. This aggressive rushes have just worked out perfectly for them every round so far.
Yeah, and they are definitely using their host to their full advantage, and that's fantastic to be able to capitalize there, as Kudo still able to stay alive for his team. I believe that was also a team ace coming in from Earthroot Gaming, as they did not drop a single player on that round of play. So far, a 3-0 start on Detroit, and I want to see exactly how No Threat is going to be able to re-establish themselves here, as Dreamer is a player I want to go on board with. He's really going to have to do a lot here.
Yeah, 0-6 for Dreamer and Mojo, kind of getting a little bit carried here. Going to see what they can try to do. It will be on the defensive side, so technically, past Call of Duties, you usually have the advantage, but Kudo immediately grabbing that first blood. Lethal responds also. I've really noticed, to compare Kudo to a player, he really reminds me of a player like Zuma, a very aggressive SMG player, can really just get inside the face of the opposition and really just do work. And he's currently sitting at 5-0, hasn't died yet, but now, like you mentioned, on board with, looks like this No Threat team, as they're going to try to find a kill, just like that. 1 versus 4 again. They have had no response, but Mojo going to find the nice two-piece, so has a great opportunity. That bomb did not get planted. He has a tall order, but can he respond? No.
No, and this is definitely looking like a 6-0 territory right now, and that is something that they do not want. They lost the first respawn by quite a bit, unfortunately, there on the last rotations of those hills, and now they're down 4-0 here on Search and Destroy, and they have yet to be able to pick something up. 6-0 for Kudo. This man is just a one-man wrecking machine right now.
And I hate to say it, but I guess say they've not really been a threat this entire game. They've really had no threat to TRG. I hate to use the puns. I'm just a pun guy. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But either way, getting on board with Avion, going to be the bomb carrier once again, as he's just striking around his screen, hoping to maybe get around on the board. You do not want to be skunked or 6-0'd by any means. That would just be demoralizing whenever you have a couple games up next. But Duggish going to get taken off the bat, and just like that, big response there out of Avion. Going to be a 3 versus 2, as he's looking to respond and get around on the board for this No Threat team.
And right now, sorry about that, Dreamer is last alive on a 1v3, as apparently I muted my mic accidentally. But either way, it is looking like he has got a 1v2 now, so it's a lot more favorable. Is able to make it a 1v1, and this is definitely the tide turning in favor of No Threat, as he has made it definitely more favorable. He's got the bomb in hand as well, Landon.
Yeah, I can see what Dreamer can do, as it looks like Smack, I thought they might have saw him, but that was just through the wall. Thankfully, we have that COD vision. We're able to see where players are, but Dreamer going to be rotating over maybe to this A-bomb set to grab it down. He's going to need to do it soon, but might have a line of sight here over on Smack. Smack currently sitting in here just trying to watch and see if that bomb will go down over on the B-bomb site, but Dreamer has another idea. Going to grab that bomb. Should have a pretty easy plant, and he's going to have the time in his favor. Can he clutch? I believe the 1 versus 3, as Smack are going to be on the offensive side trying to just stop him.
Yeah, he has to make sure to get that defuse, and he's able to get the kill from behind. Smack able to clutch this and make it a 5-0 lead. And what a performance coming in from Earthroot. They might be new to these show matches, but they are showing that they have got some experience under their belts.
Yeah, that's just That's hard. You know, if you're coming into this round, you get almost got a 1 versus 3. Now you're down 5-0. I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine